The need to be needed. Healthy versus unhealthy behaviors. Our behaviors can be complex, and today, we'll explore the desire to be needed, what happens when it becomes negative, and how to distinguish it from codependency. We'll also delve into the types of individuals who often exhibit this behavior in unhealthy ways, as well as the influence of parents on their children. I'm your host, and together, we'll unravel the intricacies of this fascinating human trait. Let's start by understanding what the need to be needed is and why it's a fundamental aspect of human nature. The need to be needed gives us a sense of belonging. When we are needed, we feel fulfilled and secure and have high self-esteem. It also motivates us to make a positive contribution. That means it is healthy for the individual and society as a whole. But what happens when this need turns negative? The need to be needed becomes negative when driven by insecurity, manipulation, or neglecting one's own needs. This can manifest in porous boundaries, using others for validation, control issues, and deriving one's identity from being needed. Certain people are more prone to being needy in unhealthy ways. These include caregivers, fixers, martyrs, people pleasers, and insecure individuals. They may all struggle with the need to be needed, leading them to have unbalanced relationships. So what does a healthy expression of the need to be needed look like? A person who has a healthy way of relating to others has limits on how much time and energy they dedicate to helping them. They are willing to say no when they need to prioritize their own needs. Healthy behaviors include empathy, active listening, maintaining healthy boundaries, and fostering mutually supportive relationships. If you find yourself in an unhealthy pattern, there are steps you can take to move towards a healthier expression of this need. Spend time on activities you enjoy. Set boundaries so people know that you value your time. Also, trust your feelings and surround yourself with supportive friends. Finally, change your inner dialogue. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love and want to be happy. Dysfunctional parents and the need to be needed. How do parents' behaviors impact their children's need to be needed? Some parents hinder their children's independence by keeping the child reliant on them. This leads to the child having low self-esteem, stress management issues, underdeveloped social skills, and lingering anger and resentment. Healthy wanted to be needed versus codependency. Is it a healthy need, or does it border on codependency? Let's distinguish between the two. Codependency often arises from childhood experiences. This makes children scared of being abandoned, so they become frightened to say no. They also learn to manage others' emotions like they had to with their parents. As adults, they want to control people but also avoid conflict. Compare this to a healthy need where you want to belong and contribute because you care about yourself and others, not because you are scared of rejection. In conclusion, the need to be needed is a fundamental human desire that can either enrich our lives or lead to unhealthy patterns. Understanding its nuances and learning to express it healthily is key. When you express this need healthily, you will have strong boundaries, empathy, and mutual support. In contrast, unhealthy expressions blur boundaries, result in obedience to others, and can lead to controlling and manipulative behavior. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the need to be needed. Remember, recognizing and nurturing this need in a positive way can lead to healthier relationships, both with others and ourselves. I encourage you to reflect on your own behaviors and make choices that contribute to a more fulfilling life. Until next time, take care.